What's up, y'all? It's your girl T, and I am back with another video. And in today's video, first off, make sure you subscribe to this channel. So if you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Make sure you turn your notification bells on so you are notified every time I post a new video. If you're new here, welcome. If you are not, welcome back. So let's just get right into today's video. I am actually going to be doing a short, sweet, truthful story time about an experience that I had dealing with another business. Okay. So if you are interested, then just get right into it. All right, y'all. So lately, I've just been finding the urge to use my voice and to use my platform to share different experiences that I have been having with other businesses. Okay. Now I am sharing my personal experience, by any means, not by any means necessary. Am I telling you what to do or what not to do? But I just feel the need to share because I really don't see a lot of people sharing the bad or the struggles or the obstacles that they face in business, not even just wig business, but in business. And so I must say that as this year comes to the end, I've invested and I'm constantly investing a lot of money, a lot of time, and just putting a lot my everything into my business. And so I still have yet to speak on or to, just talk about other experiences that I've had while making investments. And now again, this is not to scare you, okay? Just do your research. Apparently more than me, but so back in, I actually have my other phone up here because I don't have notes. I'm just going straight off of just me getting this out. One of the things I want to do before this year was out was get these stories out. Okay. So like if you like it, good. If you love it, great. If you don't, I'm sorry. But so I came across, or I didn't come across, actually, someone came across me, my business, Stylish Styles by T, and she reached out to me. I am going to share her information just in case she come across you. It'll be in the comment section, or I may pin it up here. So this lady, she reached out to me back in February, y'all. This is just how long, I've been holding it in, as well as some other things. But it just seemed like when I use my voice, sometimes people think that, I'm being a hater, but it's I can't do nothing but tell you guys the truth. That's it. Okay. Do what you want with it. That's it. Anyway, she reached out to me back in February and was just like, "Oh, hey, you're so talented. I love your wigs." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." And I actually remember working with this lady. Her name is Erica. I worked with her or like years ago, like years ago, before she was, a coach or whatever she calls herself now. She does have an Etsy shop, hair businesses, beauty brands. She's very, very popular, in the industry. A lot of people know and purchase different things from her. I don't take that from her. Work is great. But I was like, "Oh, hi, thank you." Actually, I purchased a couple of your things on Etsy before when I first started out and stuff. And she was like, "Awesome, thank you." And she said, "How long have I been in business?" And I told her, and she said, "Okay, credible. And you're doing everything by yourself. You don't have any help or a team." And I said, "No, I'm pretty much doing everything alone, except for I do have a VA." And then I was scrolling her page and I noticed that she had coaching programs and different beauty programs and things to help graphic designers, beauty brands like lash techs, makeup artists, stylists, hair, people grow their business and stuff. So I'm always looking for somebody that may know more, been in the industry longer to help me. So I said, do you offer any services to help? And she was like, oh, wow, you definitely need some help, with my business being, as growing and doing as well as it's doing. She said, it's a lot to do on your own. And she said, well, have you been trying to hire? And I said, not really, because at the time I wasn't looking to hire. I was just doing my thing. Again, she came to my inbox. And so basically I just told her, I not really. I'm just working, doing what I can with my VA, and that's all. And she's like, oh, okay, I understand. I get it. I know you can be busy. And she was like, would you like to see if I can help you? And I'm like, I mean, yes, kind of what I asked for. And so I said, well, what do you have? So she sent me a questionnaire, and the questionnaire had, basic coaching questions asking, are you willing to, invest in your business? What's your business? Da, 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 da. Answer the questions. No, actually, I didn't. So, excuse me. The next day, she actually reached back out and was like, hey, I didn't see your questionnaire come through. Did you still want some help? I still didn't reach out. So she, liked my story, like some of my pictures to just get my attention. I said, I'm sorry, I've been super busy. She said, busy. She said, oh, it's fine. Just, it's only take 2 or 3 minutes. I know you're eager to get some help, so I'm willing to help you. Still nothing. 2 or 3 days passed. Again, I'm busy. I was working on wigs. Like, this was earlier this year. I was just pushing a lot of wigs. I didn't really have time to do that. And again, that wasn't really on my radar. And I was just kind of, filling her out, paying attention to what she's putting out and trying to see if she actually have worked with any wig business. I've seen a lot of beauty businesses, but I knew that possibly the same skills or strategies I can apply in my business, and then two, she's the coach and she was working with other coaches in beauty industry as well. So I was looking more so in that lane as I was transitioning from stylist to boutique, right? So she said, girl, you must be really busy. I just wanted to see if you got that, questionnaire back. I have some time to get you on a call to see if I can help you. So I'm like, oh, let me do the questionnaire. I did the questionnaire. We got on the call. On the call, sound great. Everything was good. She actually offered me a mentor program, and I want to say it was between $3,000 and $4,000. And for me, I'm going to invest. If it's something that I need, and at the time, everything that she was saying was what I needed, then I did not hesitate. There's breaking down in 3 payments, whatever. I was ready to go. She got that first payment and we got started. And it was, I want to say, like a 90-day, maybe it was a 3-month. It was a 3-month mentoring. And I got on weekly calls with her and all of this, her assistant. So everything was going well. We had a group chat. All of this was going okay, I got a lot of great resources and things to help me. The calls and everything was going good for 2 weeks. I did tell her up front that I was going out for my surgery and I would be down for like 2 weeks. She was fine with that. We waived those 2 weeks and pushed it back. So anyways, as the week started to go on, some of the things that she was asking of me, I was producing. I was doing the best that I could with the time that I had to do. Some of the things, I couldn't get done or, I tried to hand over to my assistant, but it was just kind of new to us. I understood, but it's I just maybe needed more time. It was more of a self-paced mentoring, but it was also, okay, weekly check-ins type of thing, which worked fine with me because I'm pretty much a go-getter. If you tell me to do something, I want to get it done. But as we move forward, as we continue to proceed in this mentoring, I would ask certain questions, or I would say, okay, well, I like this idea, what you're saying, telling me to do, but I needed to tailor it to this specific way or this audience or that, and I don't think that she was really receiving of the way that maybe I, kind of came off voicing, because sometimes coaches just want you to be like, yes, 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 and do whatever. But like for me, it got to make sense for me to, do. I'm not just going to blindly do stuff and it doesn't make sense. Although I may not know, but that's where you need to help me to understand and know. But I was still getting off some of those calls and I wasn't quite clear on, okay, why am I doing this type of thing? Even when I would ask the question, it's like the answer was like never was clear type of thing, right? But granted, it's okay. At this point, I was still receiving exactly what was in the contract type of thing. As we get closer to the end, I still had a couple weeks left in the calls. I think we missed a call or two because of our scheduling. We have a group chat. I reached in the group chat. I asked a couple of questions. She sent me some links and some help. But then all of a sudden, everything just stopped. Like no group chat no more. And she did have assistant. Nothing. No calls. I'm like, okay, I usually have my calls on Wednesday. No calls. No. When I tell you ghosted me. Like y'all, I couldn't believe it because I'm like, wait. And this was after the final payment. So how is it that I pay all my money and now like there's no closure to this? There's no, oh, let me upsell you on something else. Hey, do you need anything else? Hey, do you have any nothing? Like I was legit ghosted. And now, mind you, I was busy, I understand they're busy, but your job as a coach, or if you have a program and you have a student or someone that's invested and spent thousands of dollars with you, you need to make sure that they're good. Like I wouldn't do my people like that. And the thing is she knows that I was coaching wig businesses. So here you are coaching me, and this is the example that you provide for me. Horrible. I've learned a lot of what not to do when dealing with businesses, but ghosted me, like completely ghosted me. You know what? Me being me, I chunked it up. I didn't even, my husband said, what happened to your mentor? I said, I don't know. They stopped texting me. They stopped emailing. They stopped doing everything. But it wasn't until my money. They took all my money though. Crazy, right? So anyways, all that happened, right? Fast forward as to why we're speaking on this right now, okay? It's the end of the year, okay? At the end of the year, I do have an accountant. I do have somebody that handled my finances. And one of what my bookkeeper, or my CFO, I should say, she makes sure to reach out to any business that I've done business with that, we may have exchange, or that I have paid over $600 worth to get a W-9 from. Okay, that is for tax purposes. They're supposed to provide me with that documentation so that I can provide that, being that I paid them all this money. And that again shows that, okay, they've gotten this money. Some businesses don't want to report that, whatever, that's their business. However, we had to reach out to all the businesses that I have worked with that I've spent more than $600 with, right? So my accountant reached out to her, nothing. Reached out to her again. She's like, oh, okay, well, we'll get that to her in the mail. I checked the mail, nothing. My accountant's like, I really don't want to keep annoying her. Could you check and see? I'm like, sure, I'll check and see. Like, still not thinking nothing of it. I send a DM. I'm like, hey, my accountant, she contacted you about a W-9 a while back. This months had passed. Because she says my account says on top of stuff. So I said, were you supposed to mail something? Because I never received it. Nothing. I see this girl on Instagram. I see her going live. I see her still posting. So it's not like she's disappeared. She's disappeared from me. So nothing. I emailed, nothing. I think my accountant told me that the last thing that when she emailed her, the last thing she was just like, oh, well, she's already paid me. I don't think that's something that I have to provide to her. Something very smart in a sense, being that she don't have to provide that to me. And it really doesn't matter because I've already paid her money. And that was that. And that really bothered me because it's like, what do you mean? That's all that you care. Like, oh, I done paid you my money, so you ain't got to get nothing from me. Like, it's nothing else. That's it. I already got my money, type of thing. That's what was the sense of it from what I could recall. And so I went back to my Instagram, like, this is crazy. Like, I didn't do anything. I put the question marks, nothing. The next day I said, hello, are you going to respond? Again, Instagram, because you can see where it's sent. It shows that, see where it's seen. It says that it's seen. So then I messaged back and I'm like, you know what? It's funny that you can respond before you receive my money, but now that you got my money, now I get nothing. Like, that's pretty messed up. And unfortunately, that's how you run your business. Like, I may not be nobody to you, but I have a voice that at least the people who's willing to listen will know the type of businesses that are out here, which one of them includes to be you. And I really hate that I have to report negative things. Like, I want to be able to share positive things and refer y'all to some amazing people that I work with, but y'all, like, I can't help who I end up coming in contact with. And you can call it my fault or not, but I do the best I can, and I believe in myself, a L or not. At the end of the day, I got something out of it more than what I came in. So it's not a complete L, it's not moving any further with it, but it's just the fact that the way that it ended. And then the thing is you see her working with all these other companies and beauty brands and businesses, and she get the testimonials. Oh, how did your life change? How did this, before working with me, da 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 da, and it's like, damn, you never asked for my testimonial, but guess what? You don't have to ask for my testimonial, because my testimonial is going to be heard on my platform regardless. You're going to ask me no questions, because now I'm going to open my mouth and I'm going to spit out exactly what I want to let the people know, because this is my truth. Okay. So again, this is just one of many that where I am deciding to speak up and speak out, and that's it. Do what you will with the information, but I'm just so sick of this. And like, going into the next year, like, it's very unfortunate, because it really make you not want to spend no money with them. It make it really hard to really want to invest into somebody else, because these people, but I just only thing that keep coming in my mind is like, not everybody is like that, T. Not everybody is that way. There are a few people who are like you, who truly do care, who truly will, give their all, and who's not just thinking about getting your money and just letting it, oh, well, I ain't got to send you nothing. And so like this lady did, like, I didn't know that this was coming. How the hell? I wish I would have known. I would have never gotten into it. But it is what it is. I hope that I can help you in this throughout my experience. I hope this help you save you some money, or do as you please with it. Let me know in the comments if this is something that you're interested in. But again, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye, y'all.